What's going on, guys? It's that time of the week again. It is New Comic Tuesday. It is August 2nd, 2022. I am Drew with Comics Fleet here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
So before we get started, reminder, C2E2 is this week. We're leaving Thursday. Yeah. Zach and I are leaving bright and early Thursday morning. We got the van, 2.5 hour drive. So we're going to have at least 10 exclusives there at C2E2. If you're going to be in the area, come by and say hi. Make sure you can at least try to get the exclusives because I know we're allotting some per day. I think the Zombie Tramps were allotting 5 per day.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's no exceptions made on that at all. Yeah.
To trade in Virgin?
Yes. Well, yeah, if to get the one cover, you got to get the Virgin, the other one. So, yeah.
Always.
Yep. So that's how it is. And people think, oh, no, they got 2 cases back at the warehouse. No, that is not true.
I haven't seen any.
No, exactly. And if we have any extras, again, torn up.
That's true.
And there's going to be a couple today we're going to tear up in our Skibbits and Mez this week.
Yeah.
Not many.
Not many.
I got 1 or 2 I got 1 or 2 I'm going to tear because they just kind of very disappointing or just sucked. Mostly disappointing more than anything else.
Yeah, disappointing.
So my Mez are like that.
These are my Mez.
Yeah.
They're pretty close.
Yeah. So that's my the Skibbits. These
are my Skibbits.
Yeah, there's a lot you can just straight up skip, guys. I'm not lying. So another one to little peek behind the curtain. We do not read everything at once. We don't.
No.
There are some people who think we read everything at once.
That'd be really hard to do.
Yes.
That'd be really hard to do.
Like, we've already started reading DC for next week.
Yes.
I've already started reading DC for next week.
Yeah, I have 3 or 4 left for next week.
Yeah.
So
now I'm going to be behind the 8 ball because when I get back Monday, I'm going to have Diamond and Marvel to read. So, yeah, that's one of the few times where I'm going to be, going through them. Not say pretty fast, but still reading more expeditiously, than everything else. But
yeah, we do not read 50 comic books in one day.
No, this is all done over.
Not anymore.
You can say a week. You can see it. Not one. Yeah, this is all done over a week.
It's about a week.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started with the Mez. My first meh of the week I've got is Edge of Spider-Verse #1.
That's in here somewhere.
Sure?
It's right here.
You got it? You sure?
All right. Here.
Yeah, I'm going to say, so I'm not the biggest Spider-Verse fan at all.
I really like the movie.
Yeah, Spider-Man Noir is my favorite part of it. Yeah, Nick Cage. I want a Spider-Man Noir film based on his character. This wasn't bad.
It's not.
It's okay. The first 3 stories I honestly could not care less about.
I know.
Could not care less about. The characters don't care about. They're pretty bland, generic. The first one is like, I guess, okay.
Scotsman.
Yeah. It's like Scotsman Spider-Man?
Yeah.
The Scotsman?
Scotsman?
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Sure, why
Whatever.
not? Yeah. But the last couple with Spider-Rex,
that was cool.
That's pretty cool. It reminds me of Jurassic League. Okay?
Yes, it did. It really did.
Yeah, it's like, I wonder if they're, interesting here.
Yeah.
But then, like, Spider-Man Noir.
Best part of this.
Yes, it was. Absolutely. There at the end. Loved it. Yeah. But I didn't really understand the ending of it, though. Did you?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what they were going for.
Neither did I. I'm like, wanted to ask him, like, did I miss something? I don't get it. Yeah.
I thought I missed something.
If you read it, when you read Spider-Man Noir, let us know, because we did not get it. I must have missed something. Maybe he got infected with spooge. I don't know.
Maybe?
I don't know. There's going to be some dark spooge in some of these comics this week, guys. So
there is.
Yeah, there might have been a spooge element in this. Maybe.
Well, the middle one with Hispanic Spider-Woman was obviously the one they're trying to sell because
she's Latinx, Kyle. She's Latinx.
Yeah, because it got the bulk of this book. I'm like, oh, so this is the one they care about. They don't give a shit about anybody else in here.
No.
So yeah, there's a lot of splooge going on here.
Yes.
And I'm like, just give me Spider-Man.
Because his eyes were infected afterwards. So look at something got shot into his eye. So I don't know what's going on here.
Hey, a lot of things are getting shot in people's eyes.
Yes, that's true. It is very true. We're making light of some stuff that's very true this week. Yes, things are getting shot into eyes. Yes. So
it's not bad. Yeah. It was better than I thought.
Yes. Next one I got is Harley Quinn 18.
Okay, yeah. I have Moon Knight 14.
I had that as an honorable mention.
That's fine.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and explain? Yeah.
This is just very introspective.
Yeah.
Issue. Nothing happens really. It's just Mark arguing with himself.
Well, that's problem number one. Problem number two. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and grab it.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and grab it.
Now we're talking about. I got more problems. I got beef with this. I got some beef.
Because how the last issue ended, you're starting a new arc. It's like okay, but then this one, it's like no, let's go back. It's
the thing is, it's not bad. If you're new to the Moon Knight game,
it's true.
It may be mind blowing this scene, but if you've been reading it for as long as we have, this is not new. This has happened a lot, and it's like we don't need this issue. And I really believe this is the weakest issue of the series so far.
Hands down.
And was not really necessary.
It wasn't completely unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, the fight scene going on
was cool.
That's cool. I mean, honestly, if they had me writing that would have been a kick-ass 28-page fight scene. We would have seen him get his ass kicked. And we do kind of see it, but he doesn't really show any
damage.
There's no damage, there's no blood, nothing. He just looks fine. It's like if Alessandro, I mean, if he'd been a little bit more detailed on the damage of his costume, we could really show us like, oh wow, he really did get his ass handed to him. But we're just more or less kind of told it than anything else.
And I wrote down, I'm like, this could have been summed up in like 3 pages. If you wanted to do this whole argument with himself and try to figure out, okay, this is Jake, this is Mark. It's like, okay, let's have all of them argue. That could be 2 pages, 3 pages, Matt. It's like, just quickly get over this. Then you want to do the rest of the fight. That's fine. But they drew it. I was just like, get on with it.
Yeah, it's like that scene in the extended cut of Monty Python. Get on with it.
Yes, that's what this whole book was.
Yeah,
but it's not bad. The art's still good.
Yeah. The weaker issue of the series.
Indeed.
Yeah. I've got Harley Quinn number 18.
I have Sword of Azrael number 1.
I think I had that as an honorable mention. Yeah, I had it as an honorable mention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So I got Harley Quinn. This one was pretty fast paced. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty swift. So I gotta give what's her face credit here.
Gigolo.
Yeah, the art is infinitely better.
Art is better.
Yes. So we're moving on up.
Yeah.
Moving on up.
When you're in the basement, I guess.
Yeah. It's nice to see Luke Fox has taken Bruce's billions, bought space jets, and is using them to fight, quote unquote, this is systemic racism. Legit quote from the comic. Give me a fucking break. This is a comic about a homicidal murderer.
And I've already read the next issue, so I know where it's going. And
does the quote unquote systemic racism come back up?
No, but it's dealing with
Harley in space.
Lucius and Luke Fox arguing about money and what it's needed.
I mean, you mean Bruce's money?
Yes.
This is, bear in mind, this is Bruce's money. This is Bruce Wayne's money that he reappropriated. Yeah. Yes. Misappropriated, if you will.
And now Luke is misappropriating those funds.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And apparently there's limited heroes because they mentioned the Dark Crisis, but whoa. What the fuck are you talking about? There's limited heroes. How many new stunning and brave diversity heroes have been made in the last 3 years alone? How are you? Lot. Yeah. It's like,
oh, and wait till you get to Superman, Son of Kal-El.
Yes.
You get the Revolutionaries on their stunning page. You can use them.
Yeah. Limited heroes. Fuck off. They go investigate Element X.
Yeah.
But I think, well, actually, I got to give him credit because Element X, because I just watched a review of Dark Knight's Metal because I did not like that. But like Dark Element X is brought up in Dark Knight's Metal.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Well, they get past that, and there's another yeah, it's from Apocalypse because something from the Dark Multiverse is causing him to mutate, blah, blah, blah. It's not bad. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. It's been a hell of a lot worse.
Yes, it has.
It could have been, get rid of the systemic racism crap from Luke, and you got a comic here, I think. It's not bad. So,
okay.
But I do love the homage cover. That's arguably the best part of this comic.
It is the best part of the comic. All right, Sword of Azrael, number 1. It's not bad. It's okay.
It's a setup issue. Yeah,
it's a setup. It's a lot of setup issue. It's all this is, and it's not bad. I'm curious where it's going to go with him being on an island with monks and doing that sort of thing, and somebody shows up. But yeah, it was okay. I don't know what I was expecting of this, so it didn't really make me too mad, but it wasn't spectacular. It wasn't bad. Perfect meh. You got extra money?
It's very fair.
Yeah.
All right, next one I got is Batman White Knight Presents the Red Hood.
That pissed me off. X-Men Red number 5.
I think I had to have to skip it.
That's perfect.
Because there was a big, I had a big problem there at the very end of that. I'm like, what? It's like one of those. It's like blow the whistle, pull the bullshit flag. It's like, no.
Yeah, after
you can't. You can't do that. No. But so anyway, I got Batman. This is a long time. Batman White Knight Presents Red Hood, number 1. So Sean Gordon Murphy didn't do the interior art.
You can tell.
Yep, strike 1, 2, and 3 right there.
Yes.
The opening of this is tragic. We see what happened to Jason that fateful night with the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a retelling what we learned from the second chapter, Curse of the White Knight. Yeah, which is okay. That's cool. And then it's shenanigans of Jason training a new Robin, but she's pleasantly plump.
That's a
fat.
Nice way of putting it.
Fatty, fat.
Yeah.
Husky. Overweight.
Yeah.
Obese.
Strong.
Stocky. Just fat. She's fat. Let's call it. She's fat. So he has to. It reminds me of that Freakazoid. You know, if you ever watched the cartoon Freakazoid, Fat Man and Blubber Boy. Just she's trying to keep up this huffing and puffing. Yeah. So he has to work on her ground game since she can't do anything else. Right. It's. Oh.
Well, she does ride a bike.
Yeah, she can't. Yeah, she could. She's huffing and puffing, pedaling. I love it. Yes. It's funny watching a fat person try to fight crime. It's like watching Queen Latifah and the Equalizer trying to run. Yeah,
with 35 cuts.
Yes. It's like watching Liam Neeson trying to jump a fence. It's like 10 cuts to jump a fence. Yeah.
Dear God.
Yeah. It's so. I got a kick out of this.
I hated that book.
I laugh. It's right. It's a meh because you might probably get it if you like Fat Man and Blubber Boy. You'll love White Knight Presents the Red Hood, number 1. Oh man, this is comic gold. I love it.
Yeah.
X-Men Red.
X-Men Red. So we do see the destruction of Mars and mostly
yeah. But there's like they cut an hour. They cut like 45 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Uranus shows up and all that we see, like the countdown of what was going on, and we saw some, didn't see enough. In my opinion,
they said 15 minutes. There's like what is it? 45 minutes. He just stood there.
Yeah,
it's like no. We've earned this. We've earned
because he's such a badass.
Exactly. You've earned the death and destruction.
Yeah.
Only one we really saw get it. We can't.
Well,
we don't want to say who get.
Yeah, can't say who did it, but and then it's like. Really?
No.
Like it's at the very end, it's like
that is the very reason why I called the bullshit flag. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You do not do that.
Yeah.
No.
It's a man because we did get to see stuff happen to some, and I'm like, it wasn't bad enough.
Yeah.
I wanted to see more, but we still got to see some of them die.
It's not. I'll say my thoughts for later.
That's fine.
Yes.
This is such a weird, divisive book.
Yeah.
It is an anomaly.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's a word for it.
Yeah.
Next one I got is the new champion of Shazam.
God, I have Ghost Ritter number 5.
I was okay. Apparently, I was a little bit more forgiving on that than you were.
Fine.
What you talk about Ghost Ritter?
I honestly have no fucking clue what this was. When I saw Doctor Doom, Kraven, Moon Knight, Black Widow, Elektra, Rhino, and Bullseye and Wolverine on motorcycles, I'm like, this is obviously a joke. But it's not a joke. This is real. They all have their own themed motorcycles.
Yeah, it's like that Hanna-Barbera cartoon, like the crazy cavalcade.
Yeah,
whatever the hell it's called. And I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, what? like this is real. They go on this thing called the Hell's Backbone.
Yes.
And whoever wins gets a wish from the devil.
Yes.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, this isn't real. This is obviously in his mind. He's obviously going crazy, or it's a metaphor for something, but it's not. It's literally real. This is the thing. Apparently, all of these heroes and villains get together to go writing. And the next issue picks up right after this one with a certain character, and I don't know. No idea. Don't know. It's been so good up until now. This felt like a joke.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think it might be.
Yeah, it's like I was looking at him like I was trying to, because one character I'll swiftly call the bullshit flag on if they're done properly is Doctor Doom. And when I saw, I was just like, no,
On a motorcycle?
no.
With Craven and
No.
Rhino?
And it's like,
wait,
no.
You all know about this.
Yeah.
Somehow it's never been brought up before.
And how did you guys all find out about this?
And how did you all know to go at the exact same spot at the exact same time of day? Like,
Did the devil just send out an email?
Yeah.
Hey, be here at this time.
everyone be here at this time
Yeah.
to go down this road, and whoever it's like, wait, why are you all here? like, but a character shows
And
up
why
at
would
the
Wolverine
end.
care? He can't die.
Exactly, he doesn't give a shit. It's like,
No,
what?
the mutants are immortal. He doesn't care
Yeah, what would he want to wish for?
to die. Maybe.
Maybe. I guess I would.
I don't blame him. He'll die again because
Yeah.
he quote unquote already died. Yeah, an
Yep.
adamantium cocoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we get a character showed up at the very end, which I
Yeah,
like,
it's cool. It's cool seeing him again.
and I
Yeah.
like that. I like the stylization.
Yeah.
I like that. So, whatever that does for you. So,
All right, I got
Okay.
the new champion of new chump of Shazam #1. I got the Elizabeth Olsen cover.
yeah. Stunning.
Cheese weird.
Yeah.
Cheese weird. That was a line of dialogue in here.
Oh, cheese weird.
Cheese weird.
Is that a misspelling?
No, that's a line. Cheese weird. I wrote that down twice. That was said in this
How is
comic.
it used in the sentence?
I forget. I just wrote down the phrase cheese weird.
I don't remember that.
That
phrase.
that's a line of dialogue in here.
Damn.
But so we got Mary. She's an insufferable know-it-all.
Yes,
Yeah,
she is.
great. Another likable character, courtesy
Yes.
of Sophie Campbell.
Yes.
So we then discover that Mary needs to be the new champion because hey, we cannot have a white male superhero. That's evil, Kyle.
That's true.
Can't. That's bad.
It's true.
Learned that from Tim Sheridan. That's bad.
Thank God.
And she proceeds to be insufferable with her roommates at college in one of the most boring first halves of a comic I've ever read.
So as far as I got.
I'm just like when they're talking, I'm just like
When
I'm
they're
like,
standing
come
around.
on,
Oh my God,
damn
what's
it.
your name? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
It's not just a page. It's several pages of it. It's like, God damn it. But thankfully there's some half-assed action after that, and then we discover her parents are missing. Bum bum bum. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Who cares?
It's not bad. I mean, this comic. I mean, I'll say this. It is almost committed the most egregious sin you could commit as a storyteller and make it boring. This was half boring. This is
It was.
first half of this was goddamn boring.
It's Talking Rabbit.
Yes,
That's funny.
but that's a thing. Talking Rabbit. That's a thing.
It's hilarious.
Yes, yeah. But it may do. You maybe your thing. Maybe up your alley. You may love college girls talking about cheese weird and things. But
Nothing.
Yeah, you have fun with that. Yeah.
and it's a mad because.
Elizabeth Olsen cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Next one, I got Two Gun Terror #1.
I have X-Men 92, House of 92.
Wow, you're more forgiving on that one than I was.
Yeah.
So I got Two Gun Terror. Where is it? I know it's in this one. So this is a black and white Western horror anthology. 3 different stories.
Horror.
Yeah. First one was okay. It needed a better artist.
It needed an artist.
Second was just straight up silly.
Awful.
Third, I was expecting a better twist than that.
Yeah.
That was just, huh? I mean, I'm giving it a meh. It's not bad. It's not great. It's meh. You know,
It's
Yeah.
almost unreadable. Like some of it.
that second one was just damn stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the first one, better artist. Just yeah.
Yep. Okay. X-Men 92, House of 92. It didn't piss me off as much as the first issue. I think that's why it gets a meh. There's a sword fight again. I don't know. I don't know. There's a sword fight. Apocalypse has to fight. He has to get his team of sword fighters together to fight another team of sword fighters, and
Sword fight.
yeah. When they kept saying that, it's like
You're really emphasizing this.
really emphasizing the sword fight.
Yeah.
Could be something there. I don't know. It's kid act. There's not egregious sins of bullshittery like it was in the first issue. So I've read worse.
Mhm.
So that's why it gets a meh this week.
It's fair.
That's it for my mess.
And I got one meh left. Mighty Morphin
Oh,
#22.
Jesus God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Mm.
This wasn't bad. It's
What?
okay. It ends in a place where we don't really know what's going to happen with the team. or with a certain couple on the Rangers. I'm giving it a meh. Art definitely could have been a hell of a lot better. I'll say that. But not the best, not the worst issue of Power Rangers I've read. But it's all right. And hey, got an Angelic Lee cover. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You watch it.
Okay. You clean it up, mister.
All right. On to the Snippets.
Yay!
Woo,
Massive.
man.
Massive.
It's about to get nasty.
Pile.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I got down some water before we get into this stuff.
Okay. I'll be curious which.
Mm.
Well, I have some in here that I.
Yeah, I already know which one I'm going to be tearing. But this one, I'm going to talk about this one first because this one has to be read to believed.
Okay.
I'm really curious to see what you thought about this. I read this. I thought I was getting punked.
Okay.
Golden Rage #1.
Oh.
This is a comic. So one of my favorite podcasts is the Now Playing podcast.
Yes.
And they have the Brown Arrow, where something is so bad it's good.
I like that.
This comic is so bad.
Oh,
it's good. It is bad. Like this.
Oh, this is awful.
This has to be. I'm not tearing this because this has to be read to believed. It has to be. I could not believe this. Sometimes there are comics that are just so bad that they're just laughably bad and therefore worth checking out. This is that one.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about this comic, everything is laughably bad.
Did any of this make sense to you?
There's an island.
That's all I got.
Because and there's a lighthouse.
Yeah. But
that's about all that makes sense.
Nothing is explained in this.
Nothing makes sense. None of the motivations.
Nope.
None of the characters.
Nope.
The situations. Why it's old ladies.
Why it's old ladies. Why they care so much about the female they saved in this.
Yeah.
Because they're like, it opens up with the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
With old ladies that are all bulked up.
Yes. And then you have the one rip off the Terminator line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come with me if you want to live, but it's not live.
Not live. Yeah. When if you want to survive, say, or something like
that. Come with me if you want to bathe. You want a bath or something. Yeah. It's like, oh God, I already want to tear it up. But she's just standing there and she's like, oh, she saved my life or something. It's like, you didn't do anything. You stood there. It's like,
what are you talking about? You didn't do anything.
Yeah. It's like, you literally stood there. It's like, you didn't save anybody.
Now, what makes it laughably bad to me, one of the many things, is that you can see that they tried. You can tell that they tried.
At what? Failing?
They thought they were making a quality comic book. They thought they were making a scary, funny, a heart-to-heart comic.
You could see kind of funny.
Yes, you could tell they were. I can tell.
Comedy.
I could tell because there are certain writers. When you can tell what they're going for, and you can tell when they just fall flat on their face, their bicycle just hit the brakes, go flying face forward. The whole team went flying face forward into this deep fried shitburger of a comic.
Yeah. So Chrissy Williams, Lauren Knight, Sophie Dodson, and Becca Carey.
Everything from the dialogue to the art to the editing to the characters to the story itself to the covers are all laughably bad.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like, oh, Golden Girls meets something.
What means I forget, like they're killers or assassins. I'm like, okay, there's an idea, but like, that's not really this.
That's not the
story at all.
It's like
this is a bait and switch more than anything else.
Yeah, we have a bulked up chick who's a little special.
Yes, that's what I got. Yeah, she's touched.
And
she's like Mongo. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, but she's not old. Is she old? I don't even know. Yeah. The art in this is awful.
Yeah. So I'm putting the blame firmly on the editor because a comic like this is what happens when you have friends working together and you don't have an editor doing their fucking job, which was telling the writer and artist, hey, this does not make any fucking sense.
Tell a story.
Granted, it's funny to us, but it's not funny to everyone else out there. Yeah.
It's not funny in the sense like people are laughing at you, not with you, because nobody gets your jokes. Because I don't know if they are jokes.
So if any of the creators are, walking around a comic book shop and they see someone with this comic and they're laughing, they're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it is bad. And I don't know how Image put this out.
It's not shocking at this point.
It's not.
No.
I see Image has a little bit of cachet still. Some.
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 They got a little bit of glimmer with Rogue Sun. They got a little bit of glimmer left.
Yeah, like it's a real
Jeff
issue.
and Jeff John's short story.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's something
And Geiger.
there.
Yeah.
So the fact that this I was looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I suggest checking this out because it's so terrible. I mean, it's like the Plan 9 from outer space.
It is.
Yeah, or Birdemic. Was it Birdemic?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Birdemic of comics. This is so laughably bad. You have to check this out.
Yeah. If you got $4
and you want to laugh,
yes, add a book.
Yeah.
This is one you laugh
this
at.
is the one. Yes, absolutely.
Dear Lord. Yeah, that.
Whew. That was a winner.
Yeah.
Man. Next one I got. Black Adam, Justice Society File, Cyclone #1. That is a fucking title. Again.
It's a good one.
What a title. Real quick, this is not Cyclone.
That's not Cyclone?
This is not Cyclone.
She's not Cyclone?
No.
Look at Cyclone.
Now, before the keyboard warriors start typing, yeah, I know she's black for the film. Duh. Right.
Mhm.
And it's another case of gendercide, once again.
Yes.
But the big problem is that this is not Cyclone. Now, you, me, and Nerdette, we talked about this.
Mhm.
We were concerned about her personality in the film.
Yep.
We were concerned. And her personality in this movie tie-in
Uh-oh.
is not Cyclone.
Nope.
Cyclone is a giddy, easily excitable, nice fangirl with superpowers.
Yeah.
She loves the JSA. She makes mistakes. And I think I cried actually when she was made the offer to join. I think she cried even too. I think she cried a little bit too. It's like, this is sweet. This is a sweet girl. This character is the exact opposite.
She likes the JSA? Well, Hawkman.
Hawkman, yeah. She's generic teenage hero person.
Yeah.
No personality at all whatsoever. So this is strike one for the movie as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to say skip it. There's nothing really to her or the story at all. It's generic crime stopped. The end.
It is. And I noticed it was in trouble when it had to have been a Ta-Nehisi Coates reference when the guy handed her the apple. It's like, oh, thanks, Mr. Coates.
Mhm.
It's like, who the fuck else has that name?
Mhm.
No one
Mhm.
other than him. And I'm like, here we go.
Mhm.
And it goes down that rabbit
Mhm.
hole of, okay, we have another POC. And we have a white male detective who turns out to be a piece of shit. Okay. Thank you. What else you got?
Okay.
That's it.
That's
all we need.
Yeah.
Then we're already on her side. You already like her, right?
Yeah.
It's like, no.
No, she's not a likable character.
No. At all in this.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 more strikes to go for Black Adam. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Next one I got is Batman Beyond Neo Year #5.
What? All right. I have that.
Key.
Is it?
It's a key. Yeah, the new Batman Beyond suit.
At
the end.
It looked just like the old one.
No, it's got lines on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Hey, all the comic prospectors out there, they love
Oh, that's
love
true.
keys. They love their minor bullshit keys. This is a bullshit key. Yeah,
This
new
is a
costume.
Spider-Man bullshit.
key. Yeah, it's got lines on it. It's like,
Okay.
sure, whatever. Fine.
All right.
Apparently, cops and criminals are the same according to this Batman Beyond.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love how we sat around for 3 months and didn't do a fucking thing,
No,
and nothing changed.
yeah,
in
nothing
the
changed. Yeah, I think I got worse actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it got worse or better. It's like
Yeah.
maybe all the crime stops
Yeah.
in 3 months.
Yeah, do you think Bruce would have approved of that at all?
I don't think so.
No, not at all. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently now these evil robots are saving him
Yes.
and his psychopathic bitch cop girlfriend.
Yes. They're hero villains.
Yeah.
Villain hero?
Anti-heroes.
Anti-hero.
Anti-heroes. Like Freddy Krueger. He's an anti-hero.
Is he?
I remember reading a novelization in the early 2000s. It said Freddy was an anti-hero on the back of it. I'm like, that's a bit of a stretch. I don't know about that.
If he was killing asshole kids, then we can see him as an
You're
anti-hero.
murdering asshole kids.
Yeah.
Murder asshole kids.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Yeah. If they're murdering any of the asshole kids, any of the Skibbits,
I'll
probably.
take it,
If he was
yeah.
murdering any of the X-Men kids, sure,
Oh,
absolutely.
that would be an awesome twist.
Freddy Krueger versus Krakoa. There's the mutants of Krakoa. That'd be
Yeah,
fucking awesome.
because the only way to do it is so you have to kill them in order for them to be brought back to once they're in the pods. That's when Freddy has control of them.
Yeah. It's like, so we already have the Shadow King. We got to treat like Shadow King like Freddy.
Like
you know, Freddy. Shadow King's just getting in, messing with everyone like, oh, you got a boner. Just like messing with all of them. Yeah, just oh God. That just writes itself right there.
Freddy finds the Shadow King, kills the Shadow King, takes him over, and then
take them all out one by one.
Yep. Fuck, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So this isn't Terry McGinnis in this comic. Back to this. It's Terry McGinnis from the New 52 Future's End.
Correct.
Yeah. Now, if you respect Batman Beyond in any way, don't read this. It's garbage.
No, it's awful when when a character sits around for 3 months, doesn't do anything, and nothing happens. It's like, well, you probably aren't needed at all ever. So what?
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen, our protagonist.
Yep, you
there
can
you go.
take that time off and nothing changes. It's like, well, my work here is done.
Yep. DC heroes. There you go.
Yep.
Thank you, Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing.
Yeah.
You guys are geniuses.
Stunning and brave.
All right, next one I got is Multiversity Team Justice number 3.
Wow.
So I completely forgot I read this.
Yeah.
I legit like, oh my God, this did come out this week. Because I had to go back through my notes because I completely forgot I read this.
Just washed over you.
It really did just wash over me. Where are my notes for this? Because I usually read the worst ones first. Why don't you go and start? I can't find my notes.
Oh yeah, this comic is garbage.
Mhm.
All these characters are dog shit.
Yes.
I don't know why they exist, other than to have lesbian teen versions of all of the heroes. And
it's like if you love seeing a bunch of teenage jackasses bickering for several pages in the Fortress of Tranquility.
Yep.
Let me say that again. The Fortress of Tranquility bickering. And no one calls that out. Not even any of the characters call that out.
Nope.
That's just lazy and ignorance on the writer's part. Wait,
Yep.
I know someone is going to chime in and say, I think it's supposed to be ironic. No,
it's not.
No, the writer is not that clever, as we've seen.
No one in DC is that clever. Well,
No.
very few.
Very few, yes. And the whole lantern thing with all these
God.
dead lanterns across the spectrum, and there's a bunch of jackass Green Lanterns now. It's mentally exhausting trying to understand this comic.
Yes.
Invaluable brain cells I don't want to waste.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, and you have to ruin the Green Lantern Corps, which has already been ruined, but
Yeah.
flame on. Just go ahead and burn that bridge behind you.
Yep.
Thank you.
That bridge is burnt.
Yep. Gone. Ugh.
Next one I got is The Closet, number 3. Woo, man. So, hey guys, another.
How dare you.
So, one thing I'm going to say, just because James Tynion wrote it,
Does it make it the greatest comic ever?
bingo.
What?
Sorry, I know people think he's the greatest comic book writer in history of mankind, right next to Mark Russell. But
Yes.
no.
Oh.
No.
Wow.
You want to talk about
Stunning.
one of the most deadbeat dads, one of the biggest piece of shit dads on the planet.
Yeah.
It is the dad in this comic.
Yeah. And a bitch of a wife.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those comical Looney Tunes marriages from the 1940s or 50s. We have the little guy and the big hulking wife.
Yes.
It's
Constantly nagging him.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass, idiot, piece of shit.
Yeah.
And did you get it? Who the monster in the closet is? It's him. Ah. Because for some reason it's in 2020 has fucking Polaroids of somebody. Like, what?
How old was that girl supposed to be? Did they say how old she was supposed to be? Yeah, I think.
But she had a child also, so they had that in common. Because he's a stay-at-home dad.
Yep.
Because he's a cuck.
Yeah, I just.
There's nothing cool.
So reading. So this issue, we have a lot of young viewers. Not many people have seen this film. This was this issue. This whole issue can be summarized. Think of the movie Airplane, and you have Robert Stack. Ted Stryker.
Yep.
He's in the movie telling everyone his life story, and the people he's telling it want to kill themselves.
Yes.
That's how this old man he's telling the story to did not kill him, didn't set himself on fire.
Yeah.
Like,
just walk away.
Yeah. Why do you just walk away halfway through? And like, there's half the comic, over half the comic is about this. I'm like,
yes,
just kill me now. I'm like, no one's. It is bad. It is a bad comic.
He's sitting in an empty
Yeah.
parking lot talking about
Yeah.
how, oh, I talked to this girl at a
Yeah.
bar once, and now my wife yells at me all the time, and I deserve it because I'm
Yeah.
a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I hid this from her by hiding things in my
Yeah.
son's closet.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge,
Mhm.
nudge, in case you didn't know
Mhm.
who the biggest piece of shit is in this book. It's probably her, but they're saying it's him.
Yeah.
I tried to explain this book to my wife, and most normal marriages, when you actually have two people in a marriage that
Mhm.
communicate, you don't get this. And it was just like,
Mhm.
what? she didn't buy it for a minute. It's like, yeah, most don't.
Yeah. As well as the bad peripheral vision in this. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like the playing into the horror movie trope, the bad peripheral vision.
Yes.
Yeah.
This book is trash. I don't.
Mhm.
He is a good writer.
He can
I'm
be.
not saying James
Yes.
Tynion is a bad writer. He can be a very good writer.
Yes, exactly. Just like Chip Zdarsky, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah. So just because he's writing a quote unquote horror book, and it's like, oh, didn't you see that he's the monster all along because he's a white male and an idiot? It's like, that's not clever.
That's just a lazy trope.
Yeah.
Trope.
Yeah. This book isn't stunning and brave and the greatest thing since sliced bread. Sorry.
Yeah. Just like Last House in the Lake, last Friday the 13th.
Yeah. The
On
Lake
Elm Street.
House.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Next one I got is Survival Street, number
Not
1.
Sesame Street? Oh, ooh. You didn't like
See,
this?
this is another one. It's just like the Golden Girls one,
Yes.
Golden Rage, where you can tell that they.
First off,
Okay.
they hate America.
Whoa. Step back, rewind it back. All right, so look. Okay, here we go. It's hard to duplicate Howard Chaykin in his American Flag series
Mhm.
because you can tell they're the creators here are obviously trying to duplicate that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out Howard Chaykin American Flag. It is a legit,
Mm-hmm.
talented
Mhm.
parody spoof of America, technology, sex, drugs,
Mhm.
alcohol, where America was headed in the 1980s. It's pretty clever and funny. It's like, okay, they're trying to replicate that and duplicate that here, but with puppets that are alive,
Sesame Street puppets
which
that
they
are real?
which they never explain. They never
No.
explain, and it's like that movie with Melissa McCarthy,
Yes.
like where the puppets, but with attempts at political satire. It's like that,
Right.
but yeah, and we never do know why or how they are alive.
Because they're calling them puppets.
But
And it's
yes.
like, but you're not, but you're real. You're walking
You're
around.
around,
You're
yeah.
talking.
Mhm.
There's nobody with their hand up their
Yeah.
ass.
That's the joke.
It's like, why is that a joke?
Yeah. Because I know they're trying to be funny with this because I'm not laughing.
Because
It's
they're
just-
stand-up comedians that actually wrote this.
Yes, there you go.
So they're
Yeah.
stand-up comedians, and they're like, "Wouldn't it be funny if we wrote this?" And then it's like, and then they were like, "Oh my god, everything we're writing is coming true because America is so fucking evil and horrible." It's like, okay,
It's not funny or fun. It's just strange
it is.
and unfunny. I suggest reading American Flag. I suggest you check that out. Check out
Yeah.
American Flag. It is a very talented, smart take on satire on America and
Yeah.
America at the time. It was great. Written and illustrated by a talented storyteller and illustrator, Howard Chaykin.
Mhm.
Check that out.
Yeah,
This is
that's-
a lazy mock joke of that, but with puppets.
yeah. This was weird,
Mhm.
and I was looking in the back, and they kind of explained
Yeah.
the stand-up comedian guys that were writing it. It's like, oh,
Yeah, it's bad. When I'm going through it, I'm just like, how much more of this do I have?
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. There's a lot of dialogue in this book.
Boring comic.
Indeed.
They committed the most egregious sin.
Yeah.
Next one I got, The Dead Lucky.
The Lucky Dead.
Lucky Dead?
No,
number,
Dead Lucky.
Dead Lucky, number 1.
Lucky number 11. Dead.
Lucky number 11 dead. God, I think I'm going to be lucky or killing myself with this one.
The dead man always rings twice.
This was one of the longest
Yes.
and most boring comics I read this week.
Yeah.
Probably the longest and most boring one, right next to the Survival Street. As soon as I got to page 7, I fell asleep. I fell asleep
Yeah.
at page 7. The story is boring. The pacing is terrible. Old ladies driving to church move faster than this damn comic do. Art is bland.
Art is bland.
Dialogue is boring. This was a poorly executed first issue and not how you want to try to get someone's attention or money to come back for an issue 2. This was a big misfire.
Yeah, it's like, so we have a female soldier with PTSD
Yes.
coming home to San Francisco that's now taken over by robots.
But that's current day.
Yeah, it's supposed to be current day, I think.
Yes, it's the 2022. And she was telling me,
Yeah.
like, was it, huh?
I'm like, that's not
Yeah.
San Francisco. It's not on
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Homeless
there's,
people
there's no
everywhere.
shit on the streets, and there's no homeless people.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, a police state. That wouldn't be the worst
Wait a
thing.
minute. Wait, yeah, I was gonna say, don't they need a police state now?
Didn't they defund the police?
Yeah, shouldn't there be police in San Francisco right now? I think that'd be a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we cut to 2 female cops and
Mhm.
they're doing their thing. And I'm like, wait, so what is this trying to say? Like, I was like, okay, soldiers with PTSD. I'm like, that's a serious topic.
Yes, it is.
But then how they write her, I'm like, I'm not buying it.
No,
Like,
she's
I'm
just
not buying
she's
it at all.
bland. She's just there's nothing
Yeah.
really to really grasp you to come back for an issue 2.
Nothing in this.
It's
They're
just
throwing all of this
bland.
stuff at
Yeah.
the wall. I'm like, it is
Uh-huh.
such a mess. It's like
Uh-huh.
soldier, cops, PTSD, robots,
Mm-hmm.
future. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Hold on. What are you trying to say?
let's go back to 1. She has PTSD. Yeah.
It's like, okay, why?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when she's talking to her friggin' therapist at the beginning, I'm like, this is not how you want to start a book off.
And did we saw this what in one
Yeah,
one page?
one
One
page.
page? One page. Yeah.
The Dead Lucky.
There you go. Our hero. I
Yeah,
think.
and we were unlucky for reading it.
Yeah.
Another great one by Image.
Yeah, that's money wasted right there.
Another bullseye.
So unfortunately, I had to put
You
the fox.
did.
I had to put the fox in the hair in there. Issue 2.
Oh, you
Yeah.
already hate it, huh? Mighty Morphin is what I
What?
put down.
That's
here.
a beautiful cover. How could you? How could you, Kyle?
Every Pink Ranger from every timeline comes
Yes.
together and it makes Avengers Endgame look like well put together and thought out with their strong woman.
Kyle.
Saying this takes the cake.
No, hey, it's the Power Rangers, Kyle. Come on.
my
It's the
god,
Power
that was
Rangers.
so
There
bad.
are Pink Rangers across the multiverse,
Oh my
Kyle.
god! And of course,
Come on.
we'll have to come together to save Tommy.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he's a man.
You know what? He's Draken, and he's
It's
always
our
been.
turn.
Yeah, no,
It's our turn.
No, Kyle, no.
Strong woman.
No, Kyle, no. You're wrong.
It was
You're
so
wrong.
bad. Took
No.
me right out of the book. Nope. Skip it.
I got Fox in the Hair number 2.
Fox and the Hound.
So I was really looking forward to this one
Why?
because I really enjoyed issue 1. Boy, was I let down with this. We didn't even get to see Fox in Hair until what the last 3 pages
Is that a bad thing?
of this 30-page comic.
Oh, okay.
The last 3 pages,
Okay.
maybe, and it's just talking and talking and talking and talking and eating
Oh, good.
And
Well,
talking.
always.
and walking
Okay.
and talking. Watching paint dry is more exciting than this comic. This was a big disappointment. I could not believe this. It go from that great action-packed issue 1 to this.
It's like because they're not characters. So when you have not characters taking over a book, it's like, well, we don't know what to do with them. So
they're not even there in the comic.
Because they're not characters.
Oh, next one I got Iron Man 22.
Oh,
So Fred,
Man.
as bad as it is, it's not. I don't think it's the worst this week.
I don't think it is the worst.
No.
It's bad.
Yeah. So Kyle,
Yeah.
how
Okay.
did this jackass spy get
Mhm.
his hands on not 1, not 5, but all 10 of the Mandarin's rings?
Because he's smart. I don't know.
That's never fucking explained at all.
No. Because how long did it take the Mandarin to get all the rings?
A long time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. and once again, this is not the first, second, or third time. Tony is knocked out of a commission again
That's what I was
in
gonna-
a hospital bed.
and dying again.
In this series, in 22 issues. It's like he spent half this comic book series in a hospital bed.
Yeah, it's like I said, he can't help himself from finding a way to try to kill Tony Stark. He's
No.
like, what else do we have? I don't know. Give him gas. Knock him out with some knockout gas.
Yes. You know what? Fuck this. I'm tearing this.
And then, of course, he has to give up all of his wealth in order to
Mhm.
find out the information he needs.
Yes.
It's like, you know what? Let's make him.
And the best,
Poverty-stricken.
it could have been a cool fight with the Titanium Man.
Could have been cool.
is bogged down by stupid dialogue
So much.
before, during, and after the fight. And the best scenes are all relegated to half a page of
Correct.
that fight. All told, the fight is what, 2 pages?
And he just shows up
Yes.
like he knows
And
where
then he's
Tony
gone.
is.
And then he's gone.
And then he's gone.
I must go now. My opponent needs me. So, hey, Iron Man 22 variant cover. Yeah,
It's cool.
variant cover. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Yeah.
No.
Fuck you, Chris can't write well.
No.
Fuck you.
But he's done.
Yeah, thank God this is canceled. Yes,
Yes.
you got 3 issues left.
Yep.
Thank God. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Such a strong book.
That felt good. That felt good. People need to start tearing their comics more often. You feel good
Yeah.
about it. Yeah. Next one I got is X-Men 92, House of XCII
Yeah.
92.
Yep.
Isn't that redundant? I
Yes,
don't.
it is.
Why the fuck? Damn it.
I have the Sacrament.
Does it skip it?
Yeah. Oh, don't
Yes.
you dare.
Kyle,
I
don't go there.
swear to God.
Kyle, don't
Don't.
go there.
I swear to God.
Don't go there.
Don't
Don't go there.
start with me.
Don't go there. Don't start with me, Carol.
Okay, come on.
What?
This is a sci-fi movie. Like, this should be on a sci-fi channel.
No, I'm not going to tear this one.
This is space exorcisms.
Yeah, which is a cool, it's a cool concept.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it is.
so dumb. It's a space priest. In this world, it's illegal to perform
Or to be a
or
priest.
to be a priest and
Yes.
to perform mass.
Yeah,
and he's
okay.
doing it
That's right.
out in public. It's like, why the hell aren't you released inside? Oh, it's illegal, and then he just gets away. He just walks away. This is a sci-fi movie. This is so stupid. This is awful.
No,
It's so
no,
bad.
I enjoyed this.
Oh my God,
Yes,
no.
I enjoyed this. Yes, there is something special here, Kyle.
There's not-
Yes. So I got X-Men 92, House of Bullshit number 3.
Yeah.
So it's Archon versus the X-Men of Krakoa. It's the fucking D&D start page of Archon. That's fuck
Uh-huh.
that. It just as soon as I saw the D&D stat page,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this comic.
I needed that to know his power levels.
Clearly, they were taking their cues from Teenie Howard and her D&D bullshit approach to the X-Men, which is on the record. That is on the
Yeah.
record. You know what? I'm going to tear it. I'm
What?
pissed. And then it's Silly Billy time with the fighting.
They got the swords and they're
Fuck
fighting
this
each
comic
other.
and
with
this
the
even more neutered and condescending approach to the X-Men.
But it's 92 comic. It's like the show.
Yeah, no, I'm even more thrilled now for the sequel series coming out.
Yes. Did you see it? C2. You know that it's in San Diego. We got the 97 series.
Yeah. We got something.
Yeah. That'll be good.
God damn it.
You think they'll be on Krakoa?
I wouldn't doubt it. That by the end of it, they are. I would not doubt it.
We'll make that prediction. I'll say they'll end up on Krakoa.
Yep. Saying it here now. They will.
Okay.
Next one I got Spider-Man 2099 Exodus number 5.
Wow. I got that. I'm gonna Exodus this book.
Yeah.
Speaking of the X-Men.
I'll say this was a better approach to the X-Men than what we got this week.
Scare. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this X-Men are pretty fucking
But
pathetic.
but my God, the snarky descriptions of these characters, that one pager,
Yeah.
it makes me want to slam my head into a wall after reading that.
Because everything's funny.
Someone was paid to write that shit.
Yeah.
Each character.
Incredibly sarcastic.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like, shut
You
up.
were paid to write that.
Shut up.
Every single one of them is written like a snarky and unlikable asshole. They're all
Yeah.
written and talk the exact same.
Yes.
No one is a character. They're all caricatures. They're all
Correct.
the same caricature.
Correct.
No one is more sympathetic or relatable than the other.
Correct.
These quote unquote X-Men suck, and Spidey is only in it for what, 3 pages?
Again.
Yeah.
3 pages, doesn't do anything.
Nope.
Stands
Shows
around.
up and poses.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this comic.
Stunning and brave.
Next one I got the Immoral Sex Men, number 5.
I have that. Good cover.
It's a good cover. I'm not tearing it because it's Art Adams. I get props to Art Adams. I love the opening of this.
Yeah.
Those first 2 pages,
Yeah.
great stuff with Exodus.
Yeah.
Loved it. and then it's nap time swiftly after.
Yes, it did.
Yes.
I was like, what happened?
Yeah, exactly. I'm reading. I'm like, I'm digging this. This is great. And then it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, this is an X-Men comic. Yeah.
Oh, a lot of backstory about Apocalypse.
Yeah. Oh, and not just. And since when does having defense plans make you a nerd?
I don't know.
Yeah. Fuck Kitty Pryde. It's like,
I don't know.
no, it's she's an
Because
idiot.
everyone's
Yes,
a nerd.
Yeah. Most of this comic is Exodus pontificating about his life during the Eternals attack.
Yeah.
This is all during the Eternals attack,
Correct.
and he's just pontificating about his life. It's like Mongo, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
only pawn in Game of Life.
It's like, oh, here's
Yeah.
someone alive in the 12th century, and then now, and how
Yeah.
that mirrors
It's-
that. It's like, Jesus God.
Yeah,
Are you guys dead yet?
this is the completely incorrect execution of this comic. This was a complete misfire. This should have either taken place before or after the attack. You know,
Yes.
from the Eternals. Yeah,
It should have been after the attack.
Correct,
In
yeah.
all honesty, you see him leave. You
Well,
see
probably
Moranis leave.
him walking through the desolate
Yeah.
wastelands of Krakoa, people dead. He's walking past the dead X-Men,
Yeah.
pontificating about his life. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
seeing all the
yeah,
dead X-Men there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it should have been. But you can't show that.
Nope. Nope. Because
Heaven
X-Men
forbid.
are protected. Can't do it.
Yep.
All right. Next one I got Sexmen Red number 5.
I have Two Gun Terror #1.
Wow, Kyle.
Two Gun
Wow.
Terror.
So X-Men Red number 5. So this starts off good, but by the end,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm calling the bullshit and raising the bullshit flag. I'm calling no, that does not make a lick of goddamn sense at all whatsoever, and you just automatically pulled your punches,
Mhm.
and you just gave ammunition to all your haters and naysayers. Like you they're immortal. You just showed it. Right, case in point, right there. He didn't fucking die. He's
didn't.
back.
And he, you talk about the one that should have died.
Died.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like we see it. It's like
yeah, he's dead.
Karen Ginn, you did not help your case here at all. You guys did not help your case at all.
Wait. Nah, trust me.
Let's just say it involves someone literally having their heart ripped out,
Mhm.
and then at the very end, popping, all right, ready to fight again.
Their heart's back.
Just a flesh wound. Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
It's
like you have a hole in your chest.
you just
and-
pulled your punches. You just gave all your naysayers ammunition. It just, no.
Mhm.
What could have been the biggest, most impactful death, you pulled your punch on that same fucking issue. It's like, are you kidding me right now?
That's how you should have started that issue.
Yeah.
That splash page of
But
that.
hey, this is what happens when you have jackasses, Ewing, Caselli, and Blee, working on
Mhm.
X-Men Red. Just jackasses writing a comic. This is what happens.
All right, Two Gun Terror #1. 3 short stories.
Mhm.
First one is okay, but the art is pathetic. The second one has a little bit better art, still sucks, and the third one had mediocre art and still sucks. So all 3 of them aren't very good, and the art is mediocre at best. And the third one, the first one, is nigh unreadable because that art is awful, and there were panels that didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, wait, what happened? And it's like, don't worry about it. I don't give a shit. What do I care? Yeah,
It's not important right now.
it is not important at all. So I was kind of let down by this. I was looking forward to it. So, yeah. Oh, well.
All right, why don't you? I've got one left.
You got one left,
I
huh?
got one left.
All right, you are talking about this one.
Yep. You got the Elizabeth Olsen cover
Yes,
too.
the new champion of
Yep.
Shazam.
Yep. The new
Yeah.
Chumper Shazam. Yeah.
Insufferable.
Yes.
She's insufferable. People standing around talking in dorm rooms that are 3 times the size of most dorm rooms.
Yes. Yeah. It's like, have you actually been in a dorm room that wasn't in an Ivy League school? I guess.
Yeah, and she felt the need to change her name as if that mattered. Like, what is it?
Yeah.
You have Mary. It's like, what do you just say your name? Like, no, I need to have a different name.
Tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. And then a talking rabbit. It's like, this book is an absolute dumpster fire. All right, what else? All right, I had Batman White Knight Presents Red Hood. I hated this book.
Okay. Even the plus plus size Robin didn't like her. The overweight, the obese Robin, Thunder Thigh Robin.
Yeah. So the fact that Sean Gordon Murphy didn't do the art in this was already like,
Because I don't think he can do fat people. I don't think he can do it. No.
because he would have made her athletic,
Yeah.
and worthwhile.
Yeah. Not Thunder Thighs.
not,
Yeah.
not her showing up. I'm like, the fact she wasn't eating fast food showing up, I was really shocked.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, shouldn't she be eating one of those big belly burgers or whatever? Yeah.
That would have been okay.
I'm Robin. That could be, yeah. But it's just, it calls it when he says, okay, clearly you have no agility. We got to work on your ground game.
It's like
that's calling it out right there. Come on.
That's the first thing you're worried about?
Yeah. So you're not really a Robin then. Because most, if not all of the Robins has some type of agility, acrobatic skills.
Correct. Gymnastics, anything.
She could do none of that.
Correct.
None.
She can ride a bike.
Yeah, she can ride a bike.
And she can be obnoxious.
Yes.
And I can talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay. Thank you, stunning and brave Robin. You'll save the day.
The fat plus size. Overweight.
Yeah.
Heavy set.
Last time I checked, I don't think she had a bow and arrow.
No, she didn't. No.
So this cover's wrong.
Yes.
So she apparently has a bow and arrow on her and doesn't have one in the book. Nope. So I don't know where that came from.
Don't know. All right, you got a few left. I'm gonna
I got it. I got Harley Quinn 18. Best part of this book is this cover. I hate this book. I don't like Harley Quinn. I don't like any of this, but that's nothing new. If anybody has
art's better,
art's better. I have read issue 19. I've read issue 19, the next one, and it doesn't get any better. So not that anybody's shocked by that. So yeah, this thing is trash. Wow. Don't read it.
Trash.
You can get it for the cover, I guess. 20XX.
Okay, so I gave this one to you. This is the only one I didn't read. I gave it to you. I'm like, so Kyle, I peeked through it. It looked like a choose your own adventure.
So
okay,
it was on Twitter.
It
was a choose your own adventure on Twitter.
Okay.
The choices have already been made.
What?
I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, this will be kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, the choices are already done. The writer chose to put the choose your own adventure questions in there.
Okay.
But they're already done. So everyone voted on it.
So these are the most popular.
The most popular choices.
Okay.
Were made in this book already. And this book's already stupid.
So effectively, this is not a creative comic book at all whatsoever. This was just by
Twitter bots.
Twitter bots.
Twitter bots wrote this.
Okay. So if you love Twitter and if you live on computers unlike us, this is for you. There you go.
It's a kid with telekinesis in a world to where they're police. You don't know anything about this world, anything about these characters, and people. You get on a school bus and start shooting people, but yet this guy has telekinesis, but doesn't want people to know he does. And when he does, the cops arrest him too because he's not a registered mutant.
So like X-Men.
I'm equating it to X-Men because I have no fucking clue what this is because it doesn't tell you what it is, when it is, where it is, why it is.
Well, this is what happens when you have Twitter writing a comic.
So
no
Twitter
one knows
wrote
what the
this
fuck
book,
they're doing. Yeah,
and it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So, hey, something for somebody.
Yep.
I have the Vineyard.
What? No,
you didn't read this, did you?
Yes. You sure you're gonna write Stack?
Are you sure?
Yes, I am very sure.
You read this piece of shit?
This is not a piece of shit.
This is trash.
No, it is not.
I don't care about a black family owning a vineyard, and
it's not. There's more. No, Kyle. No. Don't listen to Kyle. This is a good comic.
No, it's not.
This is a good comic.
No, it's not.
I will explain later why this is a good comic.
Book of shit.
No, I will explain later on.
It's a rich black family.
No, but
the dad's in a wheelchair. Of course.
No, Kyle. No, they explain everything. Why they've been given everything. Why they have everything. It's all explained to us. Like, okay, this is a great setup here, and I enjoyed it. So, but I don't want to say it now because I'm going to talk about it later.
It's a vineyard.
Don't listen to Kyle. It's a very good comic.
Oh God, it's a vineyard. It's people sitting around drinking wine.
No, there's more. There is more to it than that. There's more to it than that. There's more to it. Yes. Oh. Now I'll get into it. Why it's good later in the top 10.
Don't. God.
Yeah, non-honorable mentions, but in the top 10.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Stop the show. I have the new Craptastic 4
No, Kyle,
get out of town. This is terrible.
No, this is the best issue yet of the series.
First off, that's not saying much, and secondly, it still sucks.
No.
Terrible.
No.
This new Craptastic
No.
4 is dumb.
No.
Nobody is written well in this at all. Peter David, for
No,
whatever
no,
reason,
no.
must have been high or drunk or both when he chose to write this or had somebody else write it, because this isn't him, because he can be funny, and this is not at all.
No, it is funny. There are moments where I'm laughing. There was a moment when I did chuckle. I got a good laugh.
Awful.
No.
And what are the stakes in here? What's actually going on? What are the ramifications for any of this? We don't know, because we don't know the scope.
No, we're told. No, we are told what.
Nothing.
No, we're told. We're given explanation via Merle Sorcerer what's probably caused all this right now. But I'll get into why. I'll get into why it's in my top 10. So
it's a mess,
if not my pick of the week. But
Jesus Christ! All right.
So I'm very curious to see what this one is.
Whatever could it be? Little monster.
No. Hey, Dark
Crises.
number 3. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Dark Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, correct. Yes, because that was the plan all along. Duh. You didn't know that? Duh.
Stupid.
But yeah, idiots, idiot retailers. No one knew that. Yeah, Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 3. This comic sucked sweaty, unwashed Lizzo ass.
Wow.
This comic
That's
sucked ass. The heroes
are heroes.
once again standing around,
talking,
whining,
yeah,
bitching, complaining, and crying at how they got their asses kicked.
Mm-hmm.
And you have Black Adam, the one goddamned adult in the room, saying what needs to be done again. And these jackasses say he's acting immature.
Yeah, how dare you?
And not as an adult.
Correct.
So, no, fuck these heroes. I mean, can you blame Black Adam for leaving?
No,
I can't.
He's the only rational thinking person.
He's talking reason and hi, I'm Earth. We met. I'm out of here. Yeah. Then the Justice Society show up and do nothing. Now I'm pissed.
Them. They show up here.
That's
the
a page
of the book.
Yeah, and now I'm pissed because they didn't do a fucking thing.
No.
Then Deathstroke randomly spooges out Black Spooge. He spooges out Black Spooge.
Yep.
Onto other bad guys. And they're dead. Infected.
Over.
Pink eye. I don't know. Lazy eyes. I don't know. Could be. Then the Green Lanterns get their asses kicked.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bad guys decide to be the adults and get the shit done. It's like I want to join the bad guys because they're talking sense right now. They got their shit together.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Legion of Doom shows up and it's like, oh, good. They'll take care of everything.
Let's let the adults handle this.
Yeah. It's like, oh, thank God, Lex Luthor showed up.
Yeah. It's like I don't think Josh Williamson. I don't think Josh Williamson. Is it Williamson? I don't think he realized that he's making the bad guys look like the good guys, and the good guys look like the villains here.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize it.
Yeah, I'm looking at this team in the back, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
I'm thinking, look at these. They have their shit together. They're ready to act. It's like, these are the guys I want in charge. It's like, I like their idea. Yeah.
It does. It sounds like a job for Lex Luthor. No fucking shit.
Shit it is. Yeah, no shit. Yes, yeah.
You and Sinestro take care of this crap.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Fuck this comic and this quote-unquote event. And they meant all along, that this Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths is bullshit. And if you believe it, please pull your head out of your ass. There is no fucking way.
Yeah, come on.
The sales are terrible for this event, and issues 2 and on were made fully returnable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fully returnable.
Well, that's signs of a good book.
This is desperate. When you're depending on Todd McFarlane and Greg Capullo to save your fucking company at the end of the year, you're in dire straits.
Yeah.
So, Dark Crises on Infinite Earths, number 3. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you for wasting the JSA. Fuck you for making Black Adam look like the bad guy. And fuck you for making the immature kids look like the fucking heroes.
Yeah, they come off as stupid bratty kids.
Villains. They come across as the villains.
That don't know what to do because they don't. It's like, this wouldn't happen.
This is desperation. Yeah.
It is.
There you go, guys. There you have it.
Yay!
Worst of the week. What do you think? We're 100% correct? 1% incorrect? Let us know in the comments. And once again, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. It's down there somewhere, usually, or up there in the corners. And stay tuned for the top 10, which is coming up right now.